Hello, this is Let's Talk Football, and I'm your host, Kelly Dino. And alongside with me here is Don Mav,
The map of Manchester United.
and also Mr. Steve.
Steve Austin of Gunners.
Steve, what's it? Are you a wrestler?
Of Gunners.
Let's go
So we'll be discussing about the Club World Cup currently going on in the United States of America. So I'm starting with you, Steve. The Club World Cup is currently going on in the United States of America. Currently, we have the last 4 teams left. So we are currently in the semi-final. After watching the first stage to the second stage to the third stage, which team do you think impressed you most so far in the tournament?
It's Chelsea that impressed me most because yes, sir. Because I'm not expecting them to go so far like this, but at least they'll find their way in the semi-final by by luck. Because I can't say with their hard work, because I've not seen them proving themselves that they deserve to win the tournament, but at least they have already proved that okay, they can do what they can do and they can go far. So I think they have done so well.
Don Mav, which team has impressed you so far in the tournament?
It has to be Fluminense now. Fluminense. That Brazilian team.
Let's look at it. You watched Bayern versus PSG. You also watch Madrid versus Dortmund. The both teams are going to meet in the semi-final on Wednesday. What PSG and the Real Madrid? Which team do you think is going through?
For me, PSG, they are the champions of Europe. Although Real Madrid have improved a lot under
That's
Xabi Alonso.
So yeah.
So yeah, but it doesn't despite the fact that PSG are the champions of Europe, and they are not just the champions of Europe. They are playing good football. They are the best team right now in the world.
They currently have 2 players out suspended, Pacho and Hernandez. Do you think it will affect them on their?
Really, because Hernandez is not a starter. Pacho is the only starter. So I think Lucas Berardo came in for Pacho last week against Bayern Munich and did really well. So I think he will fill up the void of Pacho.
Steve, Chelsea versus Fluminense, semi-final of the Club World Cup. Today, who do you think is going to win?
For Sunese now, of course. I don't. They are going to beat Chelsea now.
Fluminense is going to knock out Chelsea.
Sure. They are going
So you
to.
don't see Chelsea making it to the
I'm not. I don't want Chelsea to even reach that final. Even if they reach that final, I don't want them to win the competition. But I'm supporting for.
They are not even winning.
So I'm supporting for Zunese to win it.
So to you, which are the 2 teams who are going to play in the final?
Right now, if I'm not being so biased, I think it's going to be Chelsea and PSG for now.
Do you go with his idea? Do you support that Chelsea and PSG is going to make it to the final?
Maybe.
But,
PSG for
but
me.
anything
PSG
can
for
still
me are in the
happen.
final already. So I don't know. Maybe Fluminense or Chelsea. Fluminense can do a wonder against.
Yeah.
When you say PSG are already in the final, you make it sound like their game against Real Madrid will be a walkover. We know who Real Madrid is, but we know who is Real Madrid is.
Who is PSG?
PSG is also a big team, but we know who Madrid is.
They just won the Champions League. They are the better team at the moment.
Presently, they are the better.
Of course, they are the most informed team now, the best team in Europe. Let's look at it. Looking at that PSG team, what do you think is special about that PSG? What do you think is that thing that they play that is special?
Good.
The midfield
Once they dominate the midfield, they are leading. Current Vitinha
I'm not-
and Fabian Ruiz.
I don't think it's only their midfield, as in togetherness, as in the way they play together, compact. Yeah, as in. Let me just say that they are very so hardworking. Everybody knows their duty. They know what to do. You see this guy Cavachera going front and coming back to defend. I think he has never done that when he's still playing for Napoli. So I think that as a hard work has been paying for them. So and I think it's working out for them.
So
Sure.
as Dembele too.
Yeah.
Dembele
So Dembele too, you see him everywhere.
everywhere.
Sometimes he'll come to the middle to as in receive the ball and distribute, things like that. And this guy too, what was this young guy that is called
Desiree Dre.
Dre. Him too can is showing his own quality there. So I think everybody they are playing well.
They have a good manager, of course.
If you look at PSG, one thing that is special about their team is the intensity. There is that intensity in the team. Do you think that Real Madrid can match that intensity?
I don't think so. With their current squad.
Game
No,
of luck,
football
anything can still happen. We can't.
anything can happen, but for me, PSG will go through.
It's not that Madrid does not have that quality. They don't have that squad, as in they don't have that quality to hurt anybody at their own normal day. But we can't just write Madrid off like that because we can never tell. This is football. Stupid things happen sometimes. Shit happens.
Let's look at Chelsea team. They are also in the semi-final. Before Chelsea, let's look at Madrid. If you are Xabi Alonso and you are opportune to be there, and you think that there is one thing you must change for your team to win PSG and get to the final, what is that thing that you need to change? What is that thing that you'll be telling your boys? Look at what you have to do.
Yeah, they shouldn't allow PSG to dominate the midfield.
Definitely, we know that Madrid is the type of team that sits back and allow you to dominate, then they hit you on counter.
I don't really know. But I'll just ask them to, yeah. I will ask them to. I will ask them to play their game. That's just it. I will ask them to play their game and to offer their best. That's it.
Steve, if you are Xabi Alonso and you are facing Luis Enrique's PSG on Wednesday, what is that advice that you'll be giving to your boys? What is that thing that you tell them that this is the right thing you should do in the pitch?
For me, I think every team has their own weakness. When you study PSG very well, there will be a time that I think there will be a time that you should you should as in attack them and you see them through. So I think Madrid should just they should be ready to suffer in that game. They should be ready to be suffered, as in everybody you have to play. It's not that you just okay. Rudiger should do his things and be playing big man football. Everybody is ready to suffer, and when you play with hard work, the determination, and you can what's PSG is not that kind of team that
Yeah.
you cannot defeat. Who is PSG? At least Aston Villa defeated
They're
them.
not good under pressure.
And so
If you
that's
pressurize
their
them,
own weaknesses. If they can identify their weaknesses and work on their weaknesses, I think
Just
they
put pressure
can.
on them.
Yes, now I think they can win.
We look at Chelsea, Steve. Chelsea, they are currently in the semi-final. They defeated Benfica and also defeated Palmeiras. Now they are in semi-final against Fluminense. What do you think has been special about Chelsea? What do you think is special about Chelsea that took them to the semi-final?
It's by luck now. It's Chelsea have not had Chelsea. It's by luck
They have
now.
not faced
Yes,
a tough
for me,
opponent.
Chelsea have not really played with
Tough
as
opponent
yeah
in this
big
competition.
boys like that.
What is the name? Benfica is a big team.
For where?
Big team. You can't compare Benfica. Even Division 2 is going to beat the Benfica.
They are not even the champion of.
I heard.
Portugal.
So you can Benfica is not that kind of team that everybody will rely on that can give Chelsea a threat.
Yeah, tough time.
So, what you say is that, Marv, so as it stands, you didn't identify anything special about Chelsea. They are just there playing because they have luck, or maybe they have been meeting the weaker teams in the tournament.
That's just it.
So that is the only thing driving Chelsea.
You didn't face a leader like Manchester City now. Assuming you face a leader and defeat them, I would say yeah, Chelsea
But we saw what Flamengo did now. Abi?
yeah. Flamengo beat Chelsea.
They beat
Chelsea.
they defeated Chelsea by 3-1. I think Flamengo is the only team that you've played that everybody was expecting that they are going
Yeah.
to give Chelsea their so
Tough time.
as in so far so good. Chelsea have been so lucky to have this kind
Yeah.
of as in features. I don't know how maybe they have bribed
Maybe they have
I-
right FIFA or something.
I think so, Sha. because for me, Chelsea have They are just there. They are just average team.
So you are looking forward to seeing Chelsea defeating Fluminense.
Sure,
By
sure.
luck, yeah. Yeah, by luck, they are going into the final. We have no choice. Yeah.
You watched the last game, Chelsea versus Palmeiras. What do you think that the coach need to change going into Fluminense? Considering the fact that Fluminense is a Brazilian team, one thing about Brazilian team is that they bring that intensity. The intensity will be there. That ball work will also be there. That technicality will also be there. So what do you think that they need to change as a style? Chelsea need to change going into Fluminense.
I'm not a Chelsea fan. Yeah, honestly, I'm not a Chelsea fan. But all I can say is that they should just offer their best. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm not wishing them good. Yeah.
Analyzing. So we get into analysis. We're analyzing. So you tell me what you think that Chelsea need to change.
Firstly, Maresca, you should be careful with the selection problem. I think Jackson is back from suspension now.
Is he back? I think he's still in match now.
He's back.
He's back.
Back
Okay.
for the semi-final. You shouldn't bend the lap and bring Gordon Jackson
Delap is
to the selection
out
of the.
suspension.
I want. I wish to see Joe Pedro up front, starting up front. I think when the guy came on last game,
He showed the glip.
against Palmeiras, he played really well.
Show the clip of
His
what he
debut,
can do.
He played really well. So I think I want to see him starting in the starting exile, and also in the midfield, same. I think Enzo is playing more of an attacking midfielder right now, and he's playing really well. He's improving. So yeah, I want to see him in the starting exile.
Steve, Chelsea, Delap, their new signing, will be out on suspension. One of their best defender, Colwill, will also be out on suspension. Do you think that it will affect Chelsea's quest to make it to the final?
I think Chelsea have enough squad to play without any missing of players or affecting. Okay, this player does not play, is affecting us. I think they have enough squad to defeat Frosinone for me, because we see when this guy Casedo, when he's not playing their last match, you see everybody step up. This guy that they introduced, what is his name? Santos. Everybody stepped up and they really performed well. So I don't think without anybody playing, I don't think it's going to affect Chelsea.
All right, no problem. Thank you. So I will see you after the game. So let's see. You predicted that Chelsea is making it to the final, Steve.
Well, I just need to predict that one, but I don't.
We have no choice. Personally,
I don't. Yes, I don't wish.
I want to see Paris Saint-Germain.
I don't wish them.
Fluminense in the final. It will be an issue now. Brazilian club being in the Club World Cup final.
They have been there before. They have won it as well. But when it was just 4-6 teams in tournament. It's all right. This is the end of today's episode. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Let's Talk Football 001. Follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Football. Also follow us on TikTok at Let's Talk Football 001. Also follow us on Instagram as the same handle, Let's Talk Football 001. See you next time. Bye.